guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? We're playing some Aggro Mage, starting from gold 5. We've got the 11-star bonus. Aggro Mage is pretty simple to play. There's a few key cards that you want to look for in the mulligan, and they change based on the matchup. A lot of the meta right now is concentrated on Miracle Rogue, the OTK Druid, and the Shadow Priest. This is the Shadow Priest. This is a pretty favorable matchup for the Aggro Mage. This is honestly a pretty good keep. There's no reason to toss. This is pretty good. Against the Shadow Priest, Trog isn't as good. Amplified Snow Flurry is really good against the Shadow Priest. Deathborn, conversely, isn't that good in this matchup. You want to save the Frozen 0 mana Fire Blast for Reborn kind of units that the Priest puts out. We'll play Arc Splitter here instead of the Sanctum. Maybe this is another Mindseer. Mindseer ping makes sense, and then we cold case. Yeah, second Mindseer. We can trade in this case. This is a pretty weak Basilisk. We'll freeze the 3/5. The AoE card could wipe all of these, so you can play the Trog, trade 1. He has a 5 mana AoE shadow spell. So this tells us that he probably doesn't have that. We can trade 1 to activate the Vizier. Bloodlust. Innervate. We don't really have board space for zombies. Just take the Bloodlust. Trade one. It's a little bit unfortunate. Probably just orb. Keep the Deathborn. Yeah, the two skeletons hitting the 4/3 was pretty unlucky. One, two, three. You can bump like this and like this. 6 of them. Bloodlust. This is what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 from hand. Yeah, the mage matchup against the Shadow Priest is quite favored. The most difficult matchup is this mage against the OTK Quest Druid. It's going to be pretty difficult to win that matchup. The key is if you play first, putting a Trog down makes it difficult for the Druid unless they have Rake in hand. The Rogue is a pretty good matchup if it's the Miracle Rogue. Cold Case might be a bit too slow for this matchup. But overall, Cold Case is a pretty good card. This could also be the Thief or the Death Rattle Rogue. Source is generally a keep If you get source in your mulligan, you pretty much always want to keep it. The Scourge, that's really good. Yeah, this is the Thief Rogue. Life Sentence could be good. Can also Wildfire and Sanctum next turn. Life Sentence is better if he has a big taunt with armor, heal. So we'll take the Life Sentence. Yeah, Reconnaissance and Horn of Ancients could justify the Life Sentence. Playing Egwin on 5 is a little bit suspect because could be objection. Yeah, Life Sentence is good here. I think we have to play the Prismatic here in case it's objection. Yeah, it is objection. We have a freeze and Life Sentence though, depending how insane his colossal minion is. Yeah, that's really good. Blackwater Behemoth. I'll trade one. Get this infused. So this tells us that he doesn't have the Contraband stash yet. Because Contraband is good enough here. Can Scourge next turn. Oh, he does have the stash. Well, we know that this is objection. Okay, we get a coin. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy. We can freeze 2 things with the flurry. Battlecry. Death Rattle. Death Rattle. This is a pretty good board. We can flurry here for sure. That was, yeah, that was a pretty bad flurry. Abyssal Wave? This can summon another infectious school. We always remove this and just go face. Cold case. We can just get rid of objection. We don't care about the curse. Yeah, we can just play this. We know that this has the spell damage on it. Picking life sentence and removing that colossal early on probably won the game. Wow, he gets no lifesteal now. Oh no, he does. Infectious school. Yeah, so the Aggro Mage is in a really good spot because it's good against Rogue and it's good against Priest. Struggling against Druid, yeah, but you can't be good against everything that's in the meta. So we'll take a look at the list. The list that I've got has changed one Snowfall. I took out one Amplified Snow Flurry for Nerubian Vizier. This can be activated by skeletons from Nightcloak Sanctum, Cold Case, and Deathborn, as well as Thalmos is an undead. Being able to dig for a spell can sometimes be really clutch. Against the Rogue, the Miracle Rogue, you want to keep the Iron Deep Trog, you want to keep Amplified Snow Flurry. Frozen Touch is really good. And Agwin is really good almost every time you want to keep Agwin. Nightcloak Sanctum is a card that you want to keep against the Shadow Priest and maybe Rogue. But the fact that Rogue can be Thief or Death Rattle makes it a pretty sussy keep. I'd probably toss that. And then Frostweave Dungeoneer is honestly the best card that you could keep in every matchup. I hope this helps and that you have some fun with Aggro Mage before the expansion comes out in about 10 days. And we're also going to see all the cards rotate, so it's going to be pretty hype. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.